I'm getting started today with 2 bags of pearl onions. Then you're gonna grab your favorite cheese of your choice. I'm gonna go with a 4-state cheddar, and I'm gonna pour all of that right on top of those onions, just dumping that right in. I'll follow that up with 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. Oh yeah. You guys, so good right here. A must try. I cannot wait until this is done. So we added the 2 cans of the cream of mushroom soup. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab some cream cheese. Wow, look at that. I already have half of a thing of cream cheese, so just 4 ounces. Now, if you're like a super cream cheese lover and want this extremely creamy, you could throw in the whole block of cream cheese. I mean, there are really no rules. You can pick, right? I love this recipe. It's pretty easy going. There's a lot of things that you can change up here, and if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. For now, I'm gonna throw in some garlic powder. Now, I'm gonna put a hefty amount because I love garlic. I'm just gonna dump that. I wish the garlic had almost like a pour side, right? So I'm gonna shake this around, adding a bunch of garlic right on top of here. I think that the garlic just pairs so good with the onion, but of course this is also open. And you know what, if you don't have any seasoning, that's okay too. It's still gonna be so good. So now we have some garlic on there, and I'm just gonna match that up with a little bit of pepper. So that's all we got so far. We got the pearl onions, the cream of mushroom soup, the cheese, a little bit of cream cheese, and then just some pepper and some garlic powder. I'm gonna go with my trusted wooden spoon here and start to mix all of that together, the cream soup and all of those delicious ingredients. It's not really that big of a deal. When it starts to bake, all of that stuff is gonna melt together, but I just kinda wanna coat that cream of mushroom soup around the onions. So we got that pretty mixed up. Just like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Then you're gonna wanna grab some foil over here, just big enough that we can put right on top, just like so, locking all of that in. How easy is this in a fabulous dish? We have so much more to come to, and it is going to be so tasty. But for now, we're gonna take these covered, put them in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes and stick around. It is just simply delicious, and I think you're really gonna love it. We have some nice and hot little pearl onions here. So we had them in there for about 40 minutes. Look at that. They are starting to boil and look fabulous. I'm gonna take a minute to stir together all of that cream of mushroom soup, that cheese, and that cream cheese to get all of that creaminess together, you guys. Once you have that foil on there for a while, you're gonna wanna prepare yourself to take it off. I think all of that cream cheese is mixed in. Those look so creamy and so good. Holy cow. All right, so this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna bring in some more cheese, and we're gonna layer that right on top of these super tasty pearl onions. Oh yeah. So we had that all covered up. Those onions are getting nice and tender. Now we're taking that lid off. We're putting some cheese on. We're gonna bake it again so it gets a little bit thicker on the inside. Some of that moisture now is gonna be released from the inside there, and it's gonna be perfect. I'm also topping it with some crispy fried onions. What, you guys, I love these things. I could eat them literally out of the jar. And I've done this before with Ritz crackers, which you can definitely do, but I'm just gonna grab them, that's probably easier. But these fried onions, oh my gosh, they're next level. And not only that, but I love that they're pearl onions in there, and then we're topping them with the fried onions on top, along with that cheese. All of this stuff just pairs together so great. So I'm gonna get every inch and every corner so we can have some of that crispy, good stuff on there with that cheese. Oh, don't you love these, David? These things are like such a staple. Do you eat these out of the jar? Because I know I'm not the only one. Okay, so now we're ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna pop this back in the oven, and I'm gonna cook it for probably an additional, I don't know, 20 minutes, I'd say. Keep an eye on it because you don't want those onions to burn, but they should be good for that amount of time. And yeah, let's eat. Oh yeah, check it out, the final product. That looks so good. I love the crispy onions on top. I also love the way that this is like bubbling through. I can see the cheesiness. I am really ready to dig in here. So I'm gonna come, oh, listen to that crispy crunch. That looks so creamy. Oh gosh, you guys, what a fun change to a side. Look at that. Creamy onions just reach over here and get my bowl. What a way to change it up, you know? Change it up a little bit. Have you ever thought about the pearl onions, or have you ever done that for a side? Because I have done that, and as soon as I did it, it's like, it's a go-to for me because it's a little bit different. So it's kind of nice to change it up, but it's just like, oh gosh, these look so creamy and so good. I know they're hot, but they smell so good. Amazing. Amazing. With the cheese and the cream cheese. I love the crispy onions, but like I said, you could do the Ritz cracker crumbs, or I'm sure even breadcrumbs. There's a lot of options. You guys can shoot them in the comments if you have more options for any type of toppings or anything else that you would change up about this. But I absolutely love this. I love this idea. And there are so many different ways that you can make it your own. So I want to hear about them, you guys. We'll have the recipe linked for you in the comments, and we'll see you later. Enjoy.